goody, what's goody, what's goody? You know this is your boy Andy Appleseed. Andy Appleseed TV is the name of the channel. Make sure you like, share, hit your boy with a comment. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button one time. We got the dopest content in these YouTube streets. Let's get it in, let's go. Latest news hit the social. Make sure you tap into that like button. Let's catch up on some hip-hop news. Shout out goes out to Champagne Poppy, aka Drizzy Drake, and shout out goes out to Gillie the King. Seems like Gillie just reacted to a story that he heard. Some people were speculating that Drake did actually get arrested. This was a few days ago. It was trending on social media, and Drake finally responded. And he said that he was locked up for 4 hours. The cops snatched him up. This was over suspicious activities, and he also said they took his phone. But at the end of this statement, he mentioned there was a phone call placed to get him out, and it must have been Wallo. This was all in reference to a joke that happened a few weeks ago. I posted it. It was the baby trying to get past the Canadian border, but a security guard could not get inside. And Drake allegedly placed a phone call, and he said online, Drake got me out. So I guess Drake was poking fun. Now shout out to Wallo and Gillie the King. We all know Gillie has a sense of humor. He quickly reacted. Let's jump straight into this reaction. Shout out to Drizzy and Gillie.
I want to say I got some very disturbing news. $1 million worth of game will no longer be going on. You know, I'm cut a certain way. I live by certain rules and I'm cut from a certain cloth, and I do not with no rizzies. I was a who subscribed to the streets, and even though I'm not in the streets no more, to that subscribe to the streets, if you rat, I can't with you. And my cousin Wallo is unfortunately. So $1 million worth of game will no longer be going on. I'm gonna start my own thing. He gonna do his own thing. I'm sorry to all the fans that, with us and, took the journey with us. But my cousin's big Rizzy, man. A big man. Just swipe over to see the paperwork. Right.
We live in a world now where everybody is slick and everybody's finessing. When I was knee-high to a butterfly, when I came up in the 80s in Philadelphia, the only people that were slick, the only people that came with slickness, the only people that tried to finesse was people that operated the street code. You know what I mean? Mostly the con men. The con men that, they dictated the game. They dictated it was a brain robbery, not a train robbery. The finesse game is the best game. That was the mindset. But now, everybody took on the street personality and the street approach. I'm talking about you got square bears. I'm talking about people that's truly squares. They didn't took on the language. They didn't took on the attitude. They didn't took on the approach. They didn't took on the dress code. They didn't took on everything of the street culture. And that culture, them people, the mindset was only people that operated outside of the law and that was on that time. But now, everybody's slick. Everybody think they slick. And it's a sad thing.
Let me just say this. You young drink 1942. Guess what? This is 1941. You a year late.
Everybody don't want to win. Your boyfriend, he just don't want to win. Your girlfriend just don't want to win. Your brother, he just don't want to win. Your son, he just don't want to win. Your daughter just don't want to win. And you saying to yourself, why? Everybody don't want to be a winner. If everybody want to be a winner, everybody be winning out here in the reality life. And that's not life. That's some people just don't got the drive and the dedication. And some people is not willing to let go of all the bull, I'm talking about all the anchors in their life. They not willing to let them go. It's an addiction to them anchors. It's an addiction to them going nowhere, relationships, going nowhere, environments, going nowhere. It's just an addiction to that. So you got to realize that no matter how much you see in somebody, they got to see that in themselves. And a lot of times, people just not going to see the greatness that you see in them, no matter what. Their alarm clock got to come on. You don't control their alarm clock. You're not the battery. It's something that's in them. And until their alarm clock come on, they're not going to want to win.